Today we have the Coffin of Andy and Lele fan art, which I already had said something about on Twitter or X. What really inspired this drawing was that I like memes about crazy girlfriends or gender memes. I just find them really funny, and I guess that all of that reminds me a lot of Ashley. So I found like this one meme on Pinterest, and I just thought, yeah, this is just like the two of them. Like, this is just them. So I would draw it. Now, in terms of how I managed to record this, I basically use a tripod that I got that basically is able to hold your phone. So I just put it there and use it. I do feel like I used a very good angle and that it looks more interesting to do it like this rather than recording my screen. I don't know, I just ended up liking it like this. I did try before, which is the sketch part. I think I did record that one, like just the screen record, but I didn't like it, so I ended up just putting my camera or my phone and recording it like this. I don't know, it just looks much better. I don't have much to say about this drawing other than the fact that I had stopped drawing fan art of the coffin of Andy and Lele because of all the thing going on with the kid studio and the fan art and the rights for the drawings. So I had basically gone through some kind of art block in this fandom at least. So for this fan art, you'll notice me a little bit rusty. I was very nervous while I was drawing. In fact, I think that's one of the reasons I didn't include like how I did the sketching process. It's because I got it like I don't know, I feel like I had to make many changes because I wasn't fully happy with how it was coming out. I don't know, it just has been so long since I have been drawing Ashley and Andrew or Andy and Lele. But, well, I think I liked how it came out to look in the end. Now, what exactly is what I'm drawing? The reference picture looks like they're like teenagers, so I thought rather than drawing Andrew and Ashley as like how old they are when we're playing as them, I was like, what if I make this just like a memory or like an, I don't know, a dream or a nightmare where like, I don't know, they burnt down someone's house. I let it up to you to think who it is, the house they burn, but yeah, it's basically just that or maybe they just exploded a car or something edgy like that. It's all up to your imagination. What is on the back? It's up to you. One thing is for sure, Ashley is absolutely happy. And I mean, Andrew's happy just supporting her. He's got that vague little smile there. Okay, and so that's about the drawing. The tablet that I'm using, I actually use it for studying more than drawing, but it does come in handy when it's time to draw. I've never used an iPad, so I cannot really compare it to you, but this is a Samsung S8, the smallest version of the tablet that you can find. That one is. And of course, I wanted to give Ashley one of these flip phones, and of course it was gonna be pink. I never really had one of these long ones. I just really like how they look, and seeing that they had become more popular nowadays, I was like, yeah, I will draw that one. By the way, as you could probably notice already, this video is gonna be a bit longer than the other ones. So it's intended so that you can draw in the back or draw at the same time as I put music here. So yeah. Oh, the coloring. I actually really liked coloring this drawing. I enjoyed it far more than the drawing on its own and the sketch because I wasn't feeling like the sketch was coming the way that I wanted. But as for the coloring, I always felt like the coloring was satisfying. And I had recently learned how to like make it so that you can use the paint bucket like properly on Clip Studio Paint. So I was just so out of it. Just wow. That changed my mind. I mean, I still feel better whenever I paint everything, like every single little pixel manually. But the thing about the bucket tool is that it allows me to paint a lot faster, and I can draw more stuff, paint more things. So I am definitely gonna be using that in the future. I'm gonna be honest here, I wasn't really gonna use the bucket tool until last week because I had PTSD of it from Paint, you know, the version that you used back when we had Windows XP. I don't know if it was Windows XP, I just remember using it when I was like 9. I hated the bucket tool because I would always leave one single pixel and it would just paint everything, so it was a big mess. I found it to be the same way in most of the apps that I had been using, but I don't know, I find that with Clip Studio Paint it just was nice. And well, now you'll see that I'm painting the little shirt that Andrew's wearing, and I'm not really doing the lines of it, but that's because I'm gonna use a specific brush that I got on Clip Studio Paint that allows me to do the is it check pattern? I think it's a check pattern. Yes. It did take me a while to learn how to use it at first, but I ended up really liking that tool. I really like painting pleated skirts. Pleated skirts are just the thing that I really like, so I'm definitely gonna be using that tool some other time. Right, for Ashley, I wanted her to be wearing a singlet, but also like a transparent top over the singlet. So that's how I ended up making it just a dark layer that was gonna be for the top and decreasing the opacity. And to give it that nylon effect, that textile effect, I used a brush that is on Clip Studio Paint that makes it so that you can just draw those thigh-high socks. It comes like that automatically, but I used it on the shoulders and it just made it easier. It just gave it a cool effect, I think. Now, I know you'll see me battling here for a bit with this tool, but I promise that it actually ends up working well. I just needed some patience. I was losing my brain here, but it ended up working, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, after all of that battling, it did end up coming to a really good effect in the end, and I was satisfied with it. And well, I think that from here, it's most of it just rendering and the background, so I'm just gonna leave for now, and I'll be right back at the ending of the video. that, we got to the ending of the video. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And of course, if you want to see more of my drawings, you can follow me on social media. I will leave all the links in the description. Goodbye!